Alrighty then. So, live as it's happening right now, I'm watching a stream. I might be a little bit behind on the stream to live, but right now, the reason why we're going live here is that it is the Joe Hendry versus Nic Nemeth match. Lex Tan, I'm going to be reacting to this. Match has just started. The bell has been rung. And this is the third time that Joe Hendry is going up for the championship, the TNA championship right now here at TNA Genesis in Dallas. And now they go with the collar of a tie-up. Twisted around there. Now Joe Hendry. And now Nic Nemeth trying to grab a hold of the left hand and try to hook around there. And now gets Hendry into a pinning combination, 2 count. Now, here we go. Yep, another 2 count here from the formerly known Dolph Ziggler, Nic Nemeth. And now Joe Hendry gets a 1 count here. Good chain wrestling over here by these 2 participants. Nic Nemeth, longtime veteran of the WWE. And Joe Hendry, longtime veteran of a whole bunch of companies in Europe. You could tell him maybe the Weird Al Yankovic of wrestling, if you want. That's right, Liz. What's up, Blaze? I'm running solo today. It is it's actually because this is actually a spur of the moment thing, because I want to have the reaction up. My reaction up when Joe Hendry, if Joe Hendry does win the championship tonight, I believe, yes, I know I know the catchphrase, and I know I'm being cheesy about that, but I believe that it's Joe's turn tonight. How you doing, Blaze? Nic Nemeth. Oh, great job kick there by Nic Nemeth. And Nic Nemeth doing those little shimmy. And to quote the late Bob Uecker, it makes the people in Dallas want to puke. Oh, nice shoulder tackle there by Joe Hendry. And Joe Hendry standing tall. And Lacey says he's fine right now. Running the ropes over here is Nic Nemeth. Nice leapfrog there by Joe Hendry. And now running knee there by Joe Hendry and taking down Nemeth. Hendry. Hook into the arm. Lifting him up. Looks like he's looking for a vertical suplex, but get him on his shoulders. Nic Nemeth, though, puts himself into a sleeper hold with his legs wrapped around Hendry. And Hendry's starting to fade, and he's fading fast right over here. Hendry in the middle of the ring over here and just trying to figure out a way to get to the ropes. He's too far away from the ropes right now. And now it's Hendry able to spin around Nemeth, and now going up for a vertical suplex, setting it up, and walking around the ring with Ziggler, or Nemeth rather, in a vertical position, ready to be suplexed, just carrying him around the ring. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And down in the middle of the ring, Nemeth. Great strength there by Joe Hendry. I say Father, Son, Holy Spirit because that's the way he went, from the top to the bottom to the side. Joe Hendry, and now Ryan Nemeth coming in. He's got a ticket. Ryan Nemeth, who interrupted the little time killer segment with the Busted Open hosts and TNA host, as well as Santino Marella, now showing Ryan Nemeth, the brother of Nic Nemeth, showing his ticket to ringside. Of course, it's that's the way it is. Now, oh, great DDT by Nic Nemeth. Here's the cover. There's a cover. There's 2. 2.5 there. And now into a crossface. Nemeth now locking the left arm and the head and the forehead of Hendry into a crossface right in the middle of the ring. For those of you who have not caught TNA's Genesis so far, if you aren't looking for spoilers, well, if you are looking for spoilers, then I'm going to give them to you. Let's see, TNA Wrestling Genesis. Oh, sorry, Genesis, right? Not Generous. We're talking about 2025. Let's see, Wikipedia. There we go. All right, Joe Hendry fighting out of the crossface, back up to a vertical face. Nice uppercut there by Hendry. Second uppercut by Hendry and a kick to the gut by Nemeth. Nemeth now puts Hendry off the ropes, bouncing off the ropes again. Oh, sunset flip by Hendry. There's a killer, and there's two. Oh, nice schoolboy pin there by Hendry, rather. Hendry again, another roll up here, and that's a 2 count once more. Kick to the gut now by Nemeth. Nemeth, oh, the neck breaker. And that takes away some of that momentum that Hendry was actually building. In the pre-show matches, Jake Something defeated Ashante the Adonis by pinfall. Frankie Kazarian defeated Leon Slater by pinfall. In the main card, Moose, the X Division champion, defeated Ace Austin in a 14-minute and 45-minute match. There's his little shimmy again as Nic Nemeth pointing to the crowd, pointing at Hendry, and pointing to his... And now going up for a flying elbow, and the cocky pin there by Nic Nemeth, obviously kicked out by Joe Hendry. That's what always happens when you have a cocky pin like that. Well, at least most of the time that happens, obviously. Sometimes it actually does work. So now, again, here's Nemeth applying the chicken wing on Joe Hendry, who's trying to figure out a way to get that oxygen flowing through his veins and his... And now, oh! And now locking him into a crossface once more. There's a chant going on. Please mess up or something? What is it? I don't know exactly, but anybody watching right now can leave a message and say which what's the chant from the crowd just now. And again, flying elbow. And now another pin there, and now kick out there by Joe Hendry. Hendry right back up. Ryan Nemeth by ringside, watching big brother Nick Ziggler Jr., if I would say, you could say, is at ringside. Now Nemeth running around, slapping the back of the head of Joe Hendry in a ton, and now a nice uppercut and a chop by Hendry. Uppercut, chop combination, but no. Kick to the knees there by Nemeth. Nemeth tried to go for that neck breaker, but now gets him into a pin as Hendry. 2 count there. Drop kick by Nic Nemeth. And now both men in the middle of the ring, but Ziggler, Nemeth able to get up first. Eric Young and Steve Macklin defeating the System, Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers by pinfall. Spitfire, Jody Threat, and Danny Luna defeating Ash by Elegance and Heather by Elegance by pinfall earlier. Tessa Blanchard defeated Jordan Grace. Mike Santana defeating Josh Alexander in a I Quit match. The Hardys retained their tag team championships against the Rascals. Masha Slamovich defeating Rosemary in a Clockwork Orange House of Fun match for the Knockouts Championship. And oh, what a cutter there by Joe Hendry. And now we're back to square one. Both men vertical, horizontal on the mat right now after that big cutter. And you can hear the crowd chanting Seven Nation Army, trying to get Hendry into this matchup, and Hendry looking like he's getting that energy back, maybe a little bit faster than Nic Nemeth, but Nemeth hot on the trail right now, even though he's in all fours. Hendry struggling to get to his feet, to his knees even. Oh, and a right hand there by Nemeth. Now Joe back up to his feet along, and oh, nice uppercut there by Hendry. Big jab there by Nic Nemeth. Now uppercut by Hendry. Punch to the face, Nemeth. Uppercut by Hendry. Punch to the face, uppercut. Back and forth. Jab to the face, uppercut, jab, uppercut. Interrupted, and now jabs by Hendry. Hendry throwing him into the ropes. Oh, great clothesline by Hendry. And Hendry feeling it. Hendry feeling the momentum. Ryan Nemeth bandit inside, but he is sitting in the audience area. And now Hendry. Alabama slam, and following slam rather, and a kip up. And Hendry raising his arms to the sky. Turning around. That's right, we believe. This crowd believes. Hendry believes. By God, I believe. And now Hendry leading the crowd. And now, go for this. Go standing ovation. No, doesn't hit it. But now around into a sleeper. Kick out by Hendry. Hendry kick to the gut. And now looking for a power bomb. Is he going to get it? Nope. Nic Nemeth, headbutt, gets himself out of it and headbutts Hendry. Here comes. Pop-up power bomb. This could be it. There's the cover for the championship. 2.75. It is definitely a pay-per-view. It is TNA Genesis pay-per-view tonight. That's right, Blaze. It is a pay-per-view tonight. TNA Genesis in Dallas, Texas. Main event. The third opportunity and possibly final opportunity for Joe Hendry to take the title against Nic Nemeth. Trying to go for a German. Nemeth up onto the shoulders of Hendry. Hendry! DVD by Hendry. Here's a jumper. Another kick out there by Nic Nemeth. If you're watching right now, if you're watching it right now, you might be a few seconds ahead of me. I had to go and rewind a few seconds. But right now, what I'm seeing on the screen is Hendry up on his feet, taking Nemeth by the neck. Big knife edge chop, Ric Flair styles. Another one by Hendry. Hendry now mounting Nic Nemeth onto the top rope. Looks like he wants to set up for a superplex here. Arm over the shoulder, trying to cook that leg, but now Nic Nemeth just right hands to the gut of Hendry, trying to, and now a headbutt. Hendry going down to the center of the ring, but he is back up to his feet. Nemeth on the top rope. What's he gonna do? Nemeth caught by Hendry, and now crossbody, and now Hendry rolls out of it. Hendry has him in the clutches after the tip to the crossbody. Hendry back up to his feet, mounting him on to the shoulders. Skull crushing into a famouser. There's the cover. The kick out by Hendry. What a reversal by Nic Nemeth. Hendry had him on his arms, looking for the DVD. But Nic Nemeth able to counter that right into a famouser and nearly retain the championship. Wow. Both men struggling to get to their feet. Ziggler, however, or Nemeth, getting to the ropes, looking to get back up to the top rope once more. As Hendry up at the middle of the ring, on his side, trying his best to muster whatever strength that he has through the pain that he's feeling right now to get back up. And it's, Hendry popping back up to his feet, and now attacking Ziggler, Rue's on the ropes, and now Hendry, second rope, Ziggler, follow-away slam by Hendry from the turnbuckles. Nic Nemeth rolling all the way to the other end of the ring after hitting the center of the ring, and now Frankie Kazarian, the Collier Shot Gauntlet trophy in hand. I didn't think he's going to cash in his Collier Shot. He's calling a shot. Is he calling a shot? It could be it. But now, hey, it's Bradshaw. It's Layfield. JBL. Under the Black Crystal, have with a huge clothesline from hell to Frankie Kazarian. And for now, at least, the crowd on JBL's side after he just took out Frankie Kazarian. And now, Ryan Nemeth taken out at ringside by JBL John Bradshaw Layfield. Layfield goes into the crowd. Nemeth knocked out. Kazarian down. Nic Nemeth trying to get to the ropes. So is Hendry. Both of them make it to the ropes right now. Not on for entirely onto a vertical base. But now Nemeth trying to attack there. Shoved off there. Uh-oh. Choke slam. Standing ovation. Here's a 1. Here's a 2. Oh, a kick out. A kick out by Nic Nemeth. And Hendry just can't believe it. The fans can't believe it. My God, I can't believe it. That was the moment. And according to the formerly known as Tom Phillips and Aiden English, nobody has kicked out of the standing ovation until now, but the crowd chanting one more time. And now Hendry leading the We Will Rock You chant. There's a standing ovation attempt, countered by Nemeth. Going up. Oh, face off the turnbuckle. Big super kick by Nemeth. Into zigzag. Zigzag, whatever it's called now. There's a cover and kicked out by Hendry. Hendry is still in this matchup. Super kick into what was formerly known as a zigzag. There's the replay. Zigzag there by Ziggler, and Hendry kicking out at a count of 2.95. And that is the heart of a champion. That is the heart of somebody who wants this championship badly. Nemeth, however, tuning up the band, looking for another super kick, sweet chin music, whatever you call it, in your nomenclature, but he is definitely tuning up the band, trying to get that super kick going. And is he going? Picked up by Hendry. Follow away slam. And now Hendry feeling it. Hendry, is he doing to do it? He's ready. Going up. The standing ovation. Here's the cover. 2. Yes. Yes. Joe Hendry's the TNA champion. And new TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. 3rd time's a damn charm. But just something cooking. He's got that championship. He is officially a TNA World Champion. And just looking at that last outside shot, everybody waving their hands from side to side, but Joe Hendry waving his hands from side to side with that gold on his shoulder, in his hands. The thousands in attendance. Here's the cover. Here's the replay. Big fall-away slam. Kip up by Joe Hendry. And a gigantic fall-away slam. Kipping up to his seat. Feeling it. He knew in the moment that he was going to get it. Up. The standing ovation. There's the cover. There's the 2. And that is a championship pinfall. And you can hear it ringing through the crowd. And now Joe getting his hugs from his mom and looks like his brother. You can see elation on the crowd. You can see people. He's going into the people. He's going into the crowd. Everybody in the crowd happy for him. They believe. Right beside a man in a Austin 316 shirt. Last year, he hit the top 10, charting his entrance music above Taylor Swift and other pop singers at the time. You can hear the people singing, I Believe in Joe Hendry. Because they love him in London, Paris, and Tokyo, America, Scotland, and Canada, and Mexico. It says, and they go into credits. They went to credits. No Frankie Kazarian to interrupt. No Frankie Kazarian to interrupt. And Joe Hendry, ladies and gentlemen, is your brand new TNA World Champion. Third time's a charm against Nic Nemeth. That's for damn sure. Great match between the two of them. They had moments of technical wrestling. They had their high spots. They had it all. They had the emotion as well. And well, hey man, tears in my eyes right now. Joe Hendry is your brand new TNA World Champion. Thanks for tuning in to this special live reaction to TNA Genesis 2025. My name is Lex Tan. Make sure you're listening to the radio show Wednesdays. First broadcast 2 p.m. on Saga 960 AM in the GTA, saga960am.ca, online, and as well you can find us on your streaming radio streaming radio apps, rather, such as TuneIn Radio. And you can find us on Spotify at 3 p.m. Wednesday if you want the audio version. Fridays at 3 p.m. That's when you get the video podcast version of this. But that is we'll be talking about the anniversary of the founding of WWE, which was this week. And of course, WWE and TNA signing a multi-year partnership. Imagine right now if TNA World Champion Joe Hendry appears at the Royal Rumble carrying that title. Yes, that's right, Ryan. I will say his name, and he will appear. Well, one day he'll appear here. But I believe in Joe Hendry. Thank you, Blaze. Thank you to the 48 people watching right now. Just to recap, TNA Genesis, Jake Something defeating Ashante the Adonis, Frankie Kazarian winning against Leon Slater, Moose defeating Ace Austin for the TNA X Division Championship, Eric Young and Steve Macklin defeating The System in a tag team match, Spitfire, which is Jody Threat and Danny Luna, defeating Ash and Heather by Elegance in a tag team match for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. The tag team championship, rather. Tessa Blanchard defeating Jordan Grace in her return to TNA. Mike Santana defeating Josh Alexander in an I Quit match. And the Hardys, Jeff and Matt, defeating the Rascals, Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz. Masha Slamovich retaining her championship against Rosemary in a Clockwork Orange House of Fun match. And of course, Joe Hendry versus Nic Nemeth, TNA World Championship. Joe Hendry and new champion, TNA World Champion Joe Hendry. That's it for me. Tune into Ringside Heat, Wednesday, 2 p.m. We'll be talking about the anniversary of WWE. We'll be talking about the TNA World Championship and where Joe Hendry could go with all of this. That's the end. Have a great night. I know I did. Take care. God bless. Talk to you Wednesday.